Dot pulled her mother's clothes out of the 70s mirrored walk-in wardrobe and threw them on the bed, held a 60s Chanel dress first to herself, then her eyes shot from Saul to me. "I think this one's for you." "What?" "It's art," she laughed. "I'm going to get my camera in a min. And this," holding up a floor-length crocheted hippie cheesecloth dress, "is for you, Sozzle." She must have known that Saul would take offence at that particular garment. If so, it was a cunning move. He seemed oblivious to the greater question of why the hell we would be dressing in her mother's clothes in the first place. As he then searched through the wardrobe trying to find something more him, I was still counting on him to stop the farce, but he was fully engaged with the textures of silk and chiffon, and I was thrown into confusion as Dot took off her clothes and, naked before us, pulled an 80s business suit from the wardrobe, declaring it very her. She was to dress as her father. "Come on, girls, you like dressing up, don't you?" She winked at me. "I'll get you some panties." I was terrified then that if I posed the plan, it would only take the smallest slip up for Saul to know that Dot and I shared a sexual secret. I agreed to put on the Chanel number in the hope of silencing her and started to undress. "You too, Sozzle!" He was still fussing over the many styles, a green and yellow striped 70s flared jumpsuit, a ball gown, a Versace. I stood in my underpants, hoping that at any moment he would explode in rage and declare the game over. "What's wrong, Soz? You scared? I bet Owen makes a better woman than you do," she added. "I'll award points and a little kiss for the winner." "I'm a fucking damn sight more of a woman than you'll ever be," Saul snapped back. There was no way out. Saul insisted on dressing alone in the ensuite on the condition that Dot fix him a tall martini while he flicked the Versace in her face, picked up a pair of strapless heels and poodled off inside, satisfied that he was once again laying down the rules for us all. I asked her again what the hell we were doing. All of that stuff she'd said earlier about manic depression, her deathbed, was any of it true? "Shush, my dreary dear," she said, quoting him. "We're making art." Then she ran off to fix more drinks and get her video camera. I was left alone in boxers and socks before the mirror, the little black dress in my hands. My humiliation grew as my member nodded in approval as I slid the tight dress over my head. I struggled to think of something horrible: the yellow slime in the kitchen sink, the blue bottle infestation in the old bin bag room, the toilet clogged with Saul's shit-smeared tabloid pages, the breakfast bowl I once found crawling with maggots. Anything to make my swelling subside. But the sight of the bulge in the tight material, then that of Dot wiggling naked into the room with 3 pint glasses filled with cocktails and her video camera. The clink of the glasses must have been what roused Saul from the ensuite, the image of him then, thick black stubble on the legs of some kind of anorexic gorilla, chest bones from a prisoner of war camp highlighted by the sheer lame dress, dirty overgrown toenails hanging over the edge of the heels. "Et voila!" he called out, striking a pose. Dot stifled a laugh and raised the camera. We both knew better than to laugh at Saul for any reason. I worried then that we were not making art at all, but reenacting some perverse primal scene that her father had once put her through. I must have been drunk, because I'd forgotten the why and where of it all.